Hello, we are the 4 volleyball players that are going to be talking to you about Dakota Wesleyan and the volleyball team and mostly why we are here. I'm Sam Sandow. I'm going to be a junior in the 2012-2013 year. I am from Tripp, South Dakota, and I'm an English education major.
My name is Lacey Reinitz. I am going to be a junior next year as well. I am from Corsica, South Dakota, population like 700, so it's not very big. And I am double majoring in criminal justice and human services.
I'm Kelli Swenson. I'm going to be a junior next year as well. I'm a double major in business administration and leadership in public service. And I'm from Chamberlain, I think I said that.
Hello, my name is Rachel Sinklenberg. I am from Pipestone, Minnesota. I am going to be a junior and my major is graphic design.
So the first thing we're going to all kind of talk about is what made us decide to come to Dakota Wesleyan. So, for me personally, through my tour, I kind of realized that the big hometown atmosphere feel like everybody knew each other, everybody was like opening doors for each other, saying hi to each other, and so that just made me feel comfortable and knew that, this is where I wanted to be. That's my big thing.
Yeah, for me, growing up in a really small town, and as a couple of us did, I'm not sure about, but it just seemed really natural to come here because it was smaller and it's one of the smallest campuses that I've been to, and it just is really, it's really a feeling of home, and it's close to my home, so I'm a little bit of a baby when it comes to going too far away, but so I think that's one of the big reasons why I came here is just because it's close and it has a really family type unity that really helps when you're going through some struggles and some transitions.
And I think it's kind of the same thing when you're talking about like why we've all stayed here. Like they said, the college community is really close-knit, and the volleyball team, we've kind of been that same way too, but you're not strictly to your volleyball team, you know. We don't all live together, we don't all have the same classes together, but you have little groups of friends that you can always hang out with, and everybody's super friendly here. And it's just a good all-around campus, I think. It's got a lot to offer academically, and even for entertainment and stuff for students to get involved with.
Yeah, and for me, like everyone else said, like it's a small atmosphere which really like hits home for me too. And like you make a lot of good friends outside of volleyball too. Like you know everybody knows you, which is really fun because then you just make really close friendships with a lot of people.
Hey, so kind of hinting on what Sam and Rachel had just said, another question we need to ask or answer is when you're not at volleyball, what are some other things you are doing with your friends around campus?
Okay, I'll start. For me, I am involved with like the campus. I'm involved with a lot of music actually. So I'm taking piano lessons, I'm taking voice lessons, I'm taking choir, I'm taking band, I'm taking violin lessons. Like, there's a lot of things. I really like music, and so that's a great way to be involved, and it doesn't overload you necessarily because you can take it for 0 credit. And there you get to meet a lot of people that are a lot like you, that have a lot of interest in music, and our music professor is absolutely phenomenal. He is such a great guy, and it's just really easy to be part of that as well. I'm also involved with, I play for the campus worship services and stuff. Sometimes I know we have a rotation that goes through there. I'm involved with the human services club, so sometimes they have clubs that go with your major, and it's really easy to get involved with that too because there's a lot of people that have the same common interest. Other than that, I am assistant coach to a junior Olympic volleyball team, so we kind of coach girls during the spring season, and they're high school girls from all around, so we just kind of teach them how to play and, give them our perspective on things. So things like that just really help to get your mind off of other things, and there's volleyball people involved with that too, so you know people, and there's other people that you have to meet, and everybody's really, really welcoming, so it's a really, really smooth transition, and it's really nice to get to know a lot of people.
Some other things I'm involved in. I'm student senate vice president, so that kind of means I'm the student body vice president next year, so I'm kind of in charge of overseeing all the clubs, organizations, all their fundraising service projects, because BW, our 4 main things are I'm sure you've seen on the website, it's learning, leadership, faith, and service. So we really stress serving others, being a leader, and so you're going to see a lot of that community service aspect on college. I'm also a new student orientation leader, so right when you come to college here, on like a weekend of new student orientation, so a lot of fun activities. You get to know a lot of people. You split into groups and like do this community-wide food drive. Last year they got 2 tons of food for the Salvation Army, which is like really needed for the community. So do stuff like that. On the same side like that, I'm also involved in Student Ministry Council. This past year I planned things like Bible study, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Next year I'm planning all the big mission trips and service projects. We're hoping to go down to Peru, Mexico, or possibly Belize or Haiti next year. So a lot of opportunities to travel abroad. I traveled to Belize this year with a group of students. What else am I involved in? There's a lot of things. Universities Fighting World Hunger. We have a lot of different events on campus to like help raise awareness about hunger and all that kind of stuff. So there's tons of ways you can get involved. There's probably about 20 different clubs that are all given money to help start their fundraisers and help to kind of keep everything going. So pretty much anything you want to do. Someone started archery club this year, so pretty much anything you're interested in, if there's not a club for it, you can definitely start a club for it. So that's something to look forward to.
For me, like, I'm not necessarily involved in a whole lot of things as these guys are, but there's easy access to get involved in anything here. There's a lot of student body activities that they do at night and stuff, which are really fun to go to. Just being involved in that is really fun.
Next question is, what has your experience been with DW volleyball?
For me, and I know we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, I'm from a really small school. Here in South Dakota we call them B schools. The competition level isn't near as high as it is when you get into college, and things are just a lot different. But transitioning from that B school to a college level is a really fast transition, and last year I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this, and then you grow into it. It's easy to mature, I guess, into the program, because for the most part we all get along. Coach is very educated on volleyball, and he's always looking to help you. So I guess for the most part my experience with the DW volleyball team has been positive, and I have loved every second of it for the most part.
And I think there's like, everyone here like helps each other. Like, there's not just one person off by themselves, standing over there by themselves. Like, we're all here to help each other, and I think that it's like really fun because you do make a lot of good friends, and it's just a lot of fun playing on the volleyball team here.
Yeah, another thing like Rachel hit on, like, as part of the volleyball team here, like, we're really close-knit. You know, we might not hang out with each other on the weekends, like, as a group or anything, but, like, any of the girls on the volleyball team know that if you ever need help, if you ever have a problem, if you ever need to talk about something, you can go up to any of your teammates, and we're all willing to help each other, you know, to be there for each other, just all that kind of stuff. So it's a really nice support system, I think, through the volleyball team.
And there's always opportunities. Like, we travel quite a bit, you know, you're not always on campus. You have the opportunity to go places and other things like that, so that's kind of nice too.
So what is the volleyball team like, which we've also kind of hit on, but maybe just a couple more points.
Right now, I guess, even though there's 6 of us juniors, we're still kind of young, I guess, in my opinion, because the majority of us juniors, and even our one senior, you know, we came in under larger classes that were getting a lot of playing time. And I think right now we're still kind of developing, but we're very hardworking, and I think for the most part dedicated. We all get along, we all work hard when we're in practice, and then we know, you know, when you're out of practice, volleyball's still on your mind, but you're working on school and stuff, so there is that distinction. So the volleyball team, you know, it's not overwhelming, but it's a good experience.
Yeah, I agree, and like something that you might hear, like if you come in, coach will say, like, you know, during volleyball practice, volleyball's #1, but outside of volleyball, there's so many more things that you can, like, you need to focus on, like your family, your religion if you have one, you know, your friends. So although volleyball, you know, is why, pretty much part of the reason why you come to college, and besides your school, coach is really he's really understanding in the fact that volleyball's not the only thing that you're here for. So he's really willing to, like, you know, like how Lacey's involved in all the music stuff, and how I'm, you know, traveling to different countries with my major. So it's like they're really willing to work with you because they know that, you know, you need to come here for a larger experience besides being a part of the volleyball team for 4 years. So everyone's really respectful of each other and understanding and really, like, supportive. So that's, like, my favorite thing about the team.
I agree.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Coach will probably answer any other questions you have, or else he can, give you our contact information. So
Yep, feel free for Facebook, Twitter. I think most of us are on all of them. Emails.
just say our names one more time.
Yeah. I'm Sam Sandow.
I'm Lacey Remitz.
I'm Kelly Swenson.
And I'm Rachel Tinklenberg.
Thanks for watching.
What was that for?